Picture this, a man standing alone, facing life's toughest challenges with a calm, unyielding resolve. This is the Sigma male. I'll show you the secret strategies Sigma males use to overcome any challenge coming their way in 2024. In the vast universe of personality types, there exists a category of individuals, often overlooked yet profoundly impactful. These are the Sigma males. Unlike their alpha counterparts who thrive in the limelight, Sigma males prefer the shadows, the quiet corners of existence. They are introverts at heart, and their strength lies not in leading the crowd, but in walking their own path. The Sigma male is the embodiment of self-reliance. He doesn't lean on societal norms or expectations to define his identity. Instead, he carves out his own unique place in the world, one that aligns with his values and beliefs. He doesn't seek validation from others. His self-worth comes from within. He is his own best friend, his own harshest critic, and his own biggest supporter. Many may mistake his quiet demeanor for weakness, but make no mistake, the Sigma male is anything but weak. He is a reservoir of strength and resilience. His silence is not a sign of passivity, but a testament to his introspective nature. He observes, he learns, and he strategizes. His actions are deliberate, and his decisions are well thought out. He doesn't react impulsively. Instead, he responds with reason and wisdom. The Sigma male is not a follower. He is a lone wolf. He doesn't seek to fit in or be part of the crowd. His strength lies in his solitude, in his ability to be alone without feeling lonely. He cherishes his independence and values his freedom. He is not swayed by societal expectations or peer pressure. He lives by his own rules, and he is unapologetically himself. The Sigma male is not a follower, but a lone wolf. He thrives in solitude and isn't swayed by societal expectations. Our Sigma male, let's call him John, faced a life-altering adversity. John was a man of formidable strength and resilience, a Sigma male, keeping to himself, valuing his own company above all else. But life, as unpredictable as it is, brought him face to face with a formidable challenge. It was a seemingly ordinary day when the unexpected happened. John lost his job. Without warning, he found himself adrift in a sea of uncertainty, his once secure world suddenly on shaky grounds. This wasn't just a job for John. It was his source of income, the means through which he maintained his independence and solitude, his sanctuary in a world that thrives on constant interaction. But the loss of his job was more than a financial setback. It was an emotional blow, a dent to his self-esteem. The job had been a part of his identity, a testament to his ability to stand on his own 2 feet, and now it was gone. The loss sent ripples through his life, disrupting his peace and solitude, forcing him to grapple with feelings of inadequacy and anxiety. Yet in the midst of this turmoil, John did not crumble. No, he did not seek solace in others, did not look for shoulders to lean on. He faced the storm head-on, his spirit unbroken. He took a moment to acknowledge the pain, to understand the gravity of his situation, and then he began to strategize. He knew that the road ahead was going to be tough. He was aware of the financial constraints that would tighten around him, the emotional turmoil that would continue to haunt him. But John was not one to bow down to adversity. He had always walked his own path, had always faced challenges on his own terms, and this time would be no different. John was a Sigma male after all, a lone wolf, an independent spirit. He was no stranger to adversity, and he knew how to turn it into an opportunity. He was ready to face the challenge, to rise above his circumstances, to turn his life around in a way only a Sigma male could. In the face of adversity, John stood alone, just like a true Sigma male. John, being a Sigma male, did not run from his challenges. He faced them head-on. Just like the mysterious wolf who does not follow the pack, John stood alone, his eyes set on the storm that brewed ahead. He was not one to shy away from adversity. Rather, he embraced it, seeing not a barrier, but an opportunity for growth. John knew that the world was not a gentle place. It was harsh, unpredictable, and often cruel. But instead of letting it break him, he chose to let it shape him. He recognized that adversity was not a punishment, but a test, a crucible in which he could forge his character. Each trial he faced was a chance to build resilience, to cultivate patience, to learn humility. He saw each challenge as a stepping stone to becoming a stronger, wiser, more self-reliant individual. But how did he do it? How did he maintain his composure when the world around him crumbled? How did he remain steadfast when others would have crumbled? The answer lies in his Sigma nature, his ability to remain detached yet observant, his independence, and his self-reliance. John did not let the opinions of others dictate his actions. He was not swayed by societal pressures or expectations. Instead, he trusted his intuition, his inner compass that guided him through the storm. He was not afraid to take the road less traveled, to make decisions that others might question. His confidence in his abilities, his trust in his judgment, allowed him to navigate adversity with grace and poise. But it wasn't just about survival. For John, adversity was a catalyst for change. It was an opportunity to learn, to grow, to evolve. He knew that the only constant in life was change, and he was not afraid to embrace it. He saw adversity as a chance to reflect, to reassess, to recalibrate. He viewed each challenge as a lesson, each setback as an opportunity to come back stronger. John's approach to adversity was not about denial or escape. He did not ignore the hardship, nor did he run from it. He acknowledged the pain, the struggle, the uncertainty, but he did not let it consume him. He accepted it, he faced it, and he overcame it. This is the Sigma approach to adversity. It is not about avoiding the storm, but learning to dance in the rain. It's about recognizing that adversity is an integral part of life, a necessary force that challenges us, pushes us, and ultimately shapes us. It's about understanding that it's not the hardship that defines us, but how we respond to it. John's approach to adversity was unique, and it was the very essence of his Sigma nature. His journey was not an easy one, but it was his journey, shaped by his choices, his actions, his resilience. And through it all, he emerged not just as a survivor, but as a stronger, wiser, more self-reliant individual. That is the power of the Sigma approach to adversity. Now let's delve into John's journey of overcoming adversity. Picture an individual named John. He's not your typical hero, not the one who's always in the limelight. Instead, he's a Sigma male, a lone wolf who thrives on being self-reliant and independent. John's story is not one of overnight success, but a tale of resilience, patience, and strength. John's journey began with a storm, a metaphorical one, of course. Life had thrown him a curveball, an adversity that seemed insurmountable. His job was lost, his relationships strained, and his dreams appeared distant. But John, being a Sigma male, knew that this was not a dead end, but a detour. He understood that adversity is not a stop sign, but a teacher. John didn't seek sympathy or validation. Instead, he took a step back, assessed his situation, and decided to take matters into his own hands. He was self-reliant, not waiting for help, but helping himself. He started working freelance, utilizing his skills and knowledge to the fullest. It wasn't easy, but his determination and willpower kept him going. Resilience was John's middle name. He faced rejections, failures, and setbacks, but he never let them break him. Instead, he learned from each stumble, each misstep. He picked himself up, dusted off the dirt, and moved forward with even more vigor. He was like a phoenix, continuously rising from the ashes. John was not just surviving, he was thriving. He learned to turn adversity into an opportunity. He realized that each challenge was a chance to grow, to improve. He took his failures not as a sign of weakness, but as a strength. He learned, adapted, and evolved. He was not the same person he was at the start of his journey. He had grown stronger, wiser, and more resilient. John's journey was not a straight path. It was a winding road with steep climbs and sharp turns. But he navigated through it with grace and determination. He did not let the fear of failure deter him. Instead, he embraced it, faced it, and overcame it. His journey was not about reaching the destination, but about enjoying the journey itself. Every hurdle was a lesson, every setback a stepping stone, and every failure a catalyst for growth. He learned to love the process, to appreciate the struggles, and to value the journey. John's journey was not about proving himself to the world, but about proving himself to himself. He did not seek validation from others, but found satisfaction in his own progress. He was not trying to fit in, but was carving his own path. John's journey was a testament to the strength and resolve of a Sigma male. He showed us that it's not about the cards you're dealt, but how you play them. He taught us that you don't need to be in the spotlight to shine. He proved that adversity is not a roadblock, but a stepping stone to success. John's journey was a testament to the strength and resolve of a Sigma male. In John's journey, we see the traits of a Sigma male in action. Let's delve deeper into how John's Sigma traits, self-reliance, introversion, resilience, played a pivotal role in his journey of overcoming adversity. Firstly, self-reliance. John, like many Sigma males, is independent to the core. He doesn't need the approval or validation of others to feel content. This trait was a beacon of strength when he faced adversity. When the world seemed against him, he didn't crumble, but instead, he relied on his own abilities and resources to navigate the storm. He knew that he was the only one who could change his circumstances. This empowered him to take control of his situation and, step by step, move towards resolution. Secondly, introversion. Many misconstrue introversion as a weakness, but in John's case, it was a vital asset. As a Sigma male, John thrives on solitude. He is comfortable being alone, and this allowed him to retreat, to reflect, and to strategize when adversity struck. He didn't rush to find external solutions, but instead turned inward, seeking answers within himself. This introspective approach allowed him to discover unique solutions and paths forward that others might have missed. His introversion was not a hurdle, but a springboard, launching him towards overcoming adversity. Lastly, resilience. This is perhaps the most defining trait of a Sigma male, and the one that shone most brightly in John's journey. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep going even when the going gets tough. John's resilience was his shield against adversity. Each time he was knocked down, he got back up. Each failure was a lesson learned, a stepping stone towards success. His resilience propelled him forward, keeping him moving even in the face of the harshest obstacles. John's journey wasn't easy. It was fraught with challenges and obstacles. But through it all, his Sigma traits, self-reliance, introversion, resilience, were his compass, guiding him through the storm. They were not just traits, but tools, weapons in his arsenal that empowered him to face adversity head-on and come out victorious on the other side. John's story is a powerful example of the strength of a Sigma male's character. It demonstrates that Sigma traits are not weaknesses, but strengths, not obstacles, but aids. They are the secret weapons that enable Sigma males to overcome adversity, to rise from the ashes, and to triumph against all odds. So, remember John's journey. Remember the power of self-reliance, the strength in introversion, the resilience in the face of adversity. Remember that these traits are not just characteristics of a Sigma male, but are tools that can be harnessed by anyone willing to learn from them. John's story is a powerful example of the strength of a Sigma male's character. John's journey was not easy, but it led to his triumph. John's triumph was not a moment, but a process. It was a series of small victories that, when woven together, formed a tapestry of resilience and strength. It was the stormy nights that transitioned into bright days, the harsh winds that blew him off course, only for him to find new paths. His triumph was not about reaching a destination, but about embracing the journey. It was about standing firm in the face of adversity, about refusing to be defined by his circumstances. It was about seeing obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones to greater heights. John's triumph was the embodiment of the Sigma spirit. He was not swayed by the opinions of others, not defined by societal expectations. He was his own man, living by his own rules. His triumph was not in proving others wrong, but in proving to himself that he was capable of more than he ever thought possible. He emerged from his adversity stronger, not because he was untouched by it, but because he allowed it to shape him, to mold him into a better version of himself. He turned his pain into power, his trials into triumphs. He learned to dance in the rain, to find beauty in the struggle, to find strength in vulnerability. John's triumph was not just about overcoming adversity. It was about redefining what it means to be successful. It was about understanding that success is not about the absence of failure, but about the persistence through failure. It was about realizing that the greatest victory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. John's triumph was a testament to his resilience, his determination, his indomitable spirit. It was a testament to the power of the Sigma spirit, to the strength that lies within each of us, waiting to be unleashed. John's triumph was a testament to his Sigma spirit. John's story is not just a tale of overcoming adversity, it's a guide to the Sigma approach to life's challenges. In this journey, we've walked through a path that was not always smooth, but it was always enlightening. We've seen how John, our Sigma male, faced adversity head-on, never shying away from the challenge. Instead, he used it as a stepping stone to his personal growth and success. John's story is a testament to the Sigma male's unique approach towards adversity. It's not about avoidance or denial, but about embracing the challenge, understanding its roots, and cultivating the resilience to overcome it. The Sigma male sees adversity not as a roadblock, but an opportunity for transformation and growth. Let's recap what we've learned from John's journey. The first step in the Sigma approach is acceptance. John did not run from his problems, nor did he try to mask them. He acknowledged them, accepted them, and sought to understand them. It's this acceptance that gave him the clarity to see the path forward. Next, we saw John's self-reliance in action. He did not seek validation or support from others. He relied on his own strength and wisdom to navigate through his challenges. This trait of self-reliance is a hallmark of Sigma males. They are independent thinkers, comfortable in their solitude, and capable of handling life's ups and downs on their own. John also demonstrated the power of adaptability. When faced with adversity, he was not rigid or inflexible. He adapted, he changed, he evolved. He turned adversity into an opportunity to learn, grow, and emerge stronger. It's this adaptability that is at the core of Sigma resilience. Finally, we witnessed John's triumph, but his victory was not just about overcoming adversity. It was about the transformation he experienced along the way. He came out of his ordeal not only stronger, but wiser, more self-aware, and more in tune with his Sigma nature. His triumph was a testament to his resilience, his adaptability, and his unwavering belief in himself. John's story is a powerful reminder of the strength and resilience inherent in every Sigma male. It's a reminder that adversity is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced, learned from, and ultimately overcome. So as we wrap up this journey, let's take a moment to reflect on John's story, on the Sigma approach to adversity, and on our own potential for growth and transformation. Let's remember that just like John, we too have the power to turn adversity into triumph. We too can face our challenges head-on, learn from them, and emerge stronger and wiser. Remember, like John, every Sigma male has the power to turn adversity into triumph, and that is the Sigma way.